Hello friends. Australia faces significant challenges due to various invasive species disrupting its environment and ecosystems. Prominent include snow geese and marsh rats, which have caused considerable damage. These invasive species have not only altered the natural landscape, but also threatened native wildlife and agriculture. As a result, Australian farmers and conservationists are continuously grappling with the adverse effects of these non-native species, seeking effective solutions to mitigate their impact and preserve the country's unique biodiversity. The invasion of snow geese in Australia began when immigrants introduced them to Melbourne in 1880. Initially, their numbers were modest, with about 1,000 snow geese recorded by 1900. However, over the years, their population has grown significantly, and there are now an estimated 200,000 snow geese in Australia. This dramatic increase highlights the impact of introduced species on local ecosystems and the challenges posed by managing such invasive populations. The presence of geese in urban areas has led to significant environmental pollution due to the accumulation of feces and garbage, posing serious sanitation issues. Additionally, their loud noise creates a constant nuisance for residents, while their aggressive behavior can be threatening to people. This situation is particularly problematic in places like Richmond Park, where the geese not only damage the green landscapes, but also jeopardize the safety and livelihoods of the local community, making it difficult to maintain the area's natural beauty and public safety. The Australian government's prompt intervention has been crucial in addressing the issue of invasive snow geese. To manage the growing population, field hunting has expanded across various regions, including agricultural areas, riverbanks, lakes, ponds, parks, and nature reserves. Hunters use methods such as fake goose sounds and bait to attract snow geese effectively. To participate in these hunting activities, individuals must meet specific requirements, including being at least 18 years old, completing hunting safety training, and holding a government-issued hunting license. These measures ensure that hunters are equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge to hunt safely and responsibly, helping to minimize the negative impact of snow geese on the environment and local communities. The hunting of invasive geese populations in Australia has proven effective, particularly in key locations such as the Mackay wheatlands in southern New South Wales and the Whitewater area in eastern Queensland. These areas are critical not only for the breeding and migration of geese, but also serve as prime. The concerted efforts of hunters have led to a significant reduction in goose populations, decreasing by about 20 annually. We invite you to share your thoughts on goose hunting in Australia. Your opinion is important to us. Swamp rats, native to North America, were introduced to Australia in the 19th century for decorative and hunting purposes. These rodents quickly adapted to their new environment, demonstrating remarkable resilience and an impressive reproductive rate. Their ability to thrive in various habitats, from swamps and lakes to grasslands and forests, has led to a significant population increase. This rapid adaptation has made swamp rats a prominent and challenging invasive species in Australia. Swamp rats, which thrive in diverse habitats such as swamps, lakes, rivers, ponds, grasslands, and forest areas, have experienced a significant population explosion in Australia. Currently, their numbers have reached approximately 100 million, constituting about 80% of the global swamp rat population. The environmental impact of swamp rats in Australia is significant and multifaceted. Their omnivorous diet leads to severe vegetation degradation, resulting in a notable loss of biodiversity. These rodents consume native species such as birds, frogs, and fish, which causes a decline in the populations of these animals, further disrupting the ecological balance. Additionally, the pollution from their feces and waste contaminates the wetlands, adversely affecting water quality and creating further challenges for the preservation of these delicate ecosystems. Hunting is widely regarded as the most effective method for controlling the swamp rat population in Australia, despite the considerable expense and effort it entails. Each year, hunters target approximately 20 million swamp rats in an attempt to curb their numbers. However, despite these extensive efforts, the swamp rat population continues to increase, highlighting the persistent challenge of managing this invasive species. We invite you to share your thoughts on the practice of marsh rat hunting in Australia. For those who have experienced the unique taste of marsh rat meat, we would love to hear your description of its flavor profile. Your insights and opinions are invaluable, so please join the conversation and let us know what you think. Wild boars in the United States have a fascinating history, originating from domestic pigs brought over by Spanish explorers in the 1500s. These pigs were intended as a food source, but over time, some of them escaped and began breeding in the wild. This escape led to the evolution of the wild boar populations we see today. These resilient animals adapted quickly to their new environments, establishing themselves firmly in various regions across the country. Their transformation from domestic livestock to formidable wild creatures highlights their remarkable ability to thrive and proliferate in diverse conditions. In the early 1900s, Russian wild boars were introduced to the United States for sport hunting, which significantly contributed to the population growth of wild boars. By the end of 2022, the wild boar population in the United States had reached approximately 8.9 million. Their rapid reproduction and remarkable adaptability have enabled them to spread across 35 states, creating widespread environmental and agricultural challenges. The environmental and economic impact of wild boars in the United States is significant, posing numerous challenges for both the government and farmers. These invasive animals cause extensive damage to crops, resulting in substantial financial losses, with the corn industry alone suffering an estimated $1.07 billion. Wild boars threaten native plant communities, disrupting ecosystems and depleting food sources for indigenous wildlife such as deer and turkeys. Their destructive behavior not only undermines agricultural productivity, but also jeopardizes the biodiversity and ecological balance in affected areas, necessitating urgent and effective management solutions. Wild boars in the United States begin breeding at an early age, with females capable of reproducing as young as 6 months old, leading to high reproduction rates and rapid population growth. Natural predators, such as coyotes and mountain lions, have minimal impact on controlling the wild boar population, as they account for a very small percentage of boar deaths. Consequently, humans have become the primary predator of wild boars, employing hunting and trapping methods to manage and reduce their numbers. With most states allowing unlimited hunting to control the rapidly growing population, the industry has become a crucial part of the economy. The economic impact of hunting in the country is substantial, contributing an estimated $27 billion. This approach helps mitigate the extensive damage wild boars cause to agriculture and the environment, while also providing a profitable outlet for hunters and related businesses. Cage traps are widely favored farmers for their efficiency in controlling wildlife populations. Cage traps are intricately designed for easy management post-capture, ensuring both safety and high efficiency. Are constructed from high-strength steel with a sophisticated trigger system installed at the back. These cages are robust and secure. The design not only prevents escapes, particularly by younger boars, but also maintains the safety of the animals. These traps are baited with appealing attractants to lure in wild boars. Once a boar enters to investigate the bait, the trap door shuts automatically, securing the animal inside. This trapping method is specifically designed to be selective, allowing for the safe release of non-target species, thus minimizing unintended impacts on local wildlife. Hunting and trapping wild boars present significant challenges due to their intelligence and adaptability, making them notoriously difficult to capture. Wild boars pose a real danger to humans, with recorded attacks highlighting their aggressive nature. Furthermore, learning about specific incidents of wild boar attacks on humans can help underscore the importance of handling these animals with caution and preparedness. Integrated control measures, including trapping, hunting, and population management, are critical to effectively manage wild boar populations and minimize their adverse impacts. Your thoughts and experiences is important to us, so please leave a comment below if you are interested in this topic.